Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make a simple cowl neck pattern using the slash and spread method. I'm going to start off by modifying the pattern that I used for my Ankara shift dress. I'll start by marking the length of my top, which is 24 inches, and then from that point I'll draw a square line to my side seam. On my side seam, I'm going to mark out by 3 inches so that I can have a nice curve at the hem of my top. I'll then mark my 0.5 inch sewing allowance at the hem. I'll then cut out my pattern. Now using this pattern, I'm going to trace out the back of my top. Now this pattern has the front and the back done on the same piece, so I'll trace out the back first, and then I'll trim out the excesses from the back to have my front. And the lines on my pattern are the lines that I'm going to use to slash and spread to get my cowl neck. Because they are style lines, there's no particular measurement on how to get them, but you can just have one on you to cover your armhole, one at the center of the armhole depth, and then one at the center of your shoulder. Now after slashing you spread them, make sure that when you're cutting through your lines, you don't cut all the way through. You leave a very little piece that will just hold the pattern together. Notice that there's a difference between the center front of my pattern and the center front of the new paper that I'll be using to slash and spread on. Now the wider that space is, the deeper your cowl neck is going to fall. So if you want your cowl neck to be really deep, you can make it really wide. If not, you can just make the width to be about 2 to 3 inches. I'm using glue to hold my pattern in place. Now when spreading your pattern pieces, you can make it at about 2 to 3 inches for each piece. Do not worry about the pieces that are sticking out from the center front of the pattern. They're not going to affect your end result. Now from the top of our shoulder, you draw a straight line to the center front. This is going to be our new neckline. You're going to fold the paper on that line so that it will serve as the facing for our neckline. The length of my facing is 3 inches, which is exactly the same with my shoulder. This is because I want to be able to turn my back shoulder and my front shoulder and have a neat finish. I'll then transfer that 3 inches all the way across my facing and cut. Now that my pattern is done, I'm going to be using a navy blue chiffon to cut out my top because I want to have that flow. Now for my back piece, I'm going to be placing it diagonally from the center back fold at about 3 inches at the hemline. This will give me a bit more opening and a bit more A-line to the top. Now that I have both pieces of my front and my back, I'm going to start joining. The first thing that I'm going to do to my front piece is to hem my facing. This is so I can have a neat finish. And before I join my back to my front, I'm going to finish off my back neckline with the bias. With my neckline done, I'm going to join both pieces at the shoulder. Make sure that you place both back and front with right sides facing right sides. You can sew your shoulder at a 0.5 inch allowance. Now that I have my shoulders sewn, I'm going to finish off my side seams at a 1 inch sewing allowance and then neatly finish off my hemline. Now my hemline is finished, my side seams are sewn, and you can choose to finish off your armhole with a bias tape or you can add a sleeve. And here is my cowl neck top finished and done. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.